What's up, YouTube? This is Casey coming back at you guys for another video. So, today I wanted to talk to you all about something that's actually very important that I don't think that a lot of people are aware of. And that is the ability and the importance to lock your credit reports. So, if you look in the news and the media today, you notice that there seems to be a lot of recent reports, and over the past years about different companies having their data, stolen from hackers, or a big retail chain, or even the credit reporting agencies themselves. And there's reports of information being on the dark web and whatnot. And so I've gotten a lot of questions from people asking, well, what can we do to actually help protect our information when, it gets stolen or if it gets stolen? A lot of the times your information gets stolen and it's not even you that they stole it from. It's other companies. So, if any of you all actually know anyone who's actually ever had their credit stolen before, their identity, you'll know that it is just a complete pain in the butt to get anything, to get to get any new accounts opened up, to get any new credit, to get things removed that you didn't get removed, and then to actually prove that any accounts that were created and any tabs that were ran up or any balances aren't yours. Not to mention, you can have issues with, you know, just all sorts of things, background checks, jobs, just, I mean, you name it, and you'll have a ton of problems with it, all because of someone stole your identity and your information and you didn't even know it. So, one of the things that, well, not one of the main thing that you can do that to protect your information and your data is to lock your credit reports. And this just is something that I'm amazed when I talk to people every day of how many people don't actually know to do this. Even talking with a lot of the like my banks or the people that I talk to on the phone when I call them to get like statement information and stuff, they're completely unaware of it. So that's what this video is for. You have the Equifax, you have the TransUnion, and you have the Experian. Those are the three credit bureaus. And all three of them offer a feature for you to go online and to actually lock your credit reports for free. So what this does is when you lock your reports, no one is able to actually pull your credit, look at your credit, or create any accounts in your name, including you, until you go online and actually remove the report. Excuse me, remove the lock. So when you remove the lock, it's usually instant. You can go online, you can lock your reports. I think you're given a PIN number, and then with that PIN, if you're at say like a car dealership and you want to go unlock your report, or if you're applying for a mortgage for the week, you can go online to every single one of those sites, log in, put in your PIN, unlock your report, and then have that creditor, the place that you're at, run your report in about maybe 15 or 20 minutes or so, and then you can go back in there and then relock your accounts. So my personal three reports are locked, they stay locked, and this should actually be the default standard. Why it's not, I have no idea. But for anyone who is curious and wants to know exactly what they can do to protect themselves, that is definitely it. And again, it costs you nothing. It's free. So if we just take a look here, you can see the breaches have been going up significantly, and I have no doubt that they're going to continue to do that. And so what we want to do is we want to go to these sites and we want to go ahead and lock the reports. So I am actually on the site right now. This is, I believe this is Experian. Yeah. This is Experian site. I just already had this set up. I already had this on the screen. Experian kind of makes it convenient for you when you go here. You have the links to actually click on, the other two providers. But for all of you that are curious, the uh, I'm sorry, yeah, for all you are curious what site I'm on, yeah, just I'm at the Experian. Click on the Credit Free Center, and then it takes you to this. Okay, and here is where you can actually remove a freeze, lift a freeze, retrieve your PIN if you don't know it, or even give a person a one-time access to like a specific creditor. If you actually are concerned about having your credit reports open for an extended period of time, and you're at, say, like I don't know, Navy Federal Credit Union or something, and they need to run your report or whatever it is, Bank of America, doesn't matter. You know, put it in there, put in the name, and then they'll be able to run it that one time, and then it gets locked again. All right, so this is where you go there, lock it. It's free. There's no charge. Okay. If you take a look here also, when you go to do an ad, it's going to ask you, do you want to freeze yours or someone who you can't help? You click on it, you go through here, you fill out the information, very straightforward stuff. They will, I believe it asks you for some security questions on the first time. I can't remember because it's been a few years since I've done it. But if you take a look, you just kind of follow through the information, and it's literally that simple. Nothing overly complex. You fill out more information doing an online credit card than this, and then voila, your Experian report is locked. It's that simple. And if you take a look, we go back here, go to the Equifax. Okay, go to the Equifax, and you will. Let's see here. Let's do the get started. Fill out your personal information. Now, I actually already have an account, so I'm not going to go through with this, but if you were to do this, you just kind of go through, put in your information. As you can see, it's very, very straightforward. I think Equifax will ask you to verify some questions. That's what that third option is over here. And it's just more like it's like public information questions about verifying that you're the one that's locking your report. So it'll ask you, if you open up a mortgage or car loan or credit card or something, you're on these dates and what your balances are, stuff like that. So, just to make sure that you're actually the one doing it. And then for TransUnion, take a look. It's very, very, very similar to the other two. So, it's where you can go to add the freeze, unfreeze it. If you want to go ahead and add it for one of your minors or spouses or, things, or maybe, heaven forbid, you have a, deceased person, a relative or friend, and you want to like their report so that no one doesn't, steals their identity, which I don't know, there obviously there's a reason for that they offer that. So, um, yeah, so we'll go through, we'll add the freeze, and hopefully it'll come up sometime today. There we go. And you have the, again, name, middle name, last name, address, unit, city, state, all that good stuff. So that's pretty much it. You have that there. You fill it out, create your account, verify, all that good stuff. And that's pretty much it. You'll go through, create the account, verify the identity, and then you go ahead and you lock it. So that's the crux of it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to put those down in the comments section. And yeah, hopefully this is super helpful, and this will help stop you and your friends and family and loved ones from getting your identity stolen. And appreciate it.